welcome back to Viking Valley Farm. This is Carter, and we're in the home stretch of getting done with harvest. Yesterday I started chopping corn stalks for baling. Did about 35 acres yesterday. Had the brush cutter hooked up to the 7220 and 15 feet at a time, shredding stalks. I've got to do some more of that today, and then tomorrow and Sunday got to rake them up, and baler will get here before it rains on Monday. Today is the 15th of November, and we can hopefully get a lot combined today. I've been filming much, haven't been putting out many videos, so I apologize for that. Busy on the farm, busy with schoolwork, so I think videos will pick up, I believe, once I'm done with school in December. And I don't know when you'll be seeing this, but I'm off to town to get feed, lime, and some sodium bicarbonate for the cows that they really seem to like. So I've got the drone with me, and hopefully I'll get that up in the air too. And we're 2 weeks into winter chores. And before I go out to the field, I'm just going to check out the heifer barn. These calves were weaned maybe 2.5, 3 weeks ago. Maybe a little more than that now. I can't remember honestly, but here's some nice calves. We'll have to take the oldest pen out of here, and then we'll be able to combine the two youngest ones, I believe. We like to keep 10 per pen. These will be close to caught up. They grow really well in here once the temperatures cool off. So, yeah, we'll have room for hopefully 2 pens worth of calves. This winter we've still got 11 outside, and just had another heifer born this morning, so we'll have 7 inside. And my great uncle is out chopping stalks for me right now. He got a good start on the day. Got the 4 wagons empty, and Dad's combining over here. But I'm gonna get the drone up in the air while I don't have to drive and fly at the same time. And I'm gonna let you guys see it go up. And we are ready. We'll be connected soon. Just need some satellites to connect. And off we go. Gotta be careful, there's a power line next to me. And enjoy. got some footage with the drone. And now I'm back in the 7220 chop stalks. Finish this 13-acre field. Turn the PTO on, rev her up. And it's already set at a height that I'm good with, so off we go. 15 feet at a time. Chopping stalks low to the ground. Some of you might ask, why don't you have a chopping corn head? I don't like what we see from our neighbors' fields that have them. If you're not going to do tillage or bale right away with a chopping corn head, I think you lose all your residue blows away in the field. So, if we're not taking the bales off, we want residue in the field that adds organic matter. There's Dad in the combine, the other side of the fence, and brush cutter going behind me, chopping stalks. And either tonight or tomorrow I will get the rake hooked up, and tomorrow I'll probably start raking. I probably won't rake it all tonight. Maybe I'll hook it up though. This field has an unbelievable amount of residue compared to what I did last night, up a few hundred feet uphill. Just combined also. This is combine last night, and the field I did was combine previously, so yesterday, the day before. Same variety of corn, just there's a lot more residue down here. This field didn't get hit quite as bad with that middle of June hailstorm. Missed this one, but it did hit the one up there a little more. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, or the fact that it was still recently an hayfield a couple years ago, but this is corn on corn too. We did take stalks off of this one last year. I don't know if it put more residue on, or more resilient, or more plant material on because it took the stalks off. Who knows? But I wouldn't be surprised if there's 6 bales an acre on this. Our goal is 300 bales. Our custom guy hopefully can come Sunday is the goal, I would say. Maybe they'll want to do a little bit tomorrow, but our custom guy has 2 balers, John Deere. But he does a good job. We've had him brown bale for us for as long as I can remember, so we don't make enough round bales in a year to justify owning a baler, and we're busy doing other things. We probably make less than, this year was a little different. We probably made 120, 130 brown bales of hay. That's a little high for us. And then we like to stick around that 300 to maybe 330 for corn stalk bales. And we don't do any baleage in the TMR. And we don't sell any hay. And we like big squares when we can make them and make them dry for the heifer barn. So we hire that done too. So it is what it is. Maybe someday we'll own a baler, but right now it's not in our future. And there goes my great uncle with the first full load combine today, off to town. It's turning into a pretty nice day. I have laid everything down that's for sure going to be raked, but I'm gonna go probably chop 10 more acres just in case there aren't as many bales out there as we think, and it's not going to hurt anything to have more stalks laid down. They'll break down faster, and with the vertical tillage, work them in this fall. Hopefully, if we can get that rolling once we get done combining. So I'm gonna check and see how this stuff feels. There was more dust flying today than there was last night. Yeah, give this a day for sure, or maybe two, and that'll make some nice bales, nice dry bales for our cows and our heifers. Nothing more that you can ask for, especially in the winter, to have nice dry bedding than to go lay on when the snow comes. And just a beautiful view of the valley. We rent that side of the fence, and then this side my dad and uncle own. So there comes Dad with the combine. But I'm gonna fold up and head down the road. A lot of brush growth on that fence line, but see the combine is in close control. So I'm over at another farm, and I'm gonna lay down about 7 to 8 acres here. But some of this field is combined for high moisture corn. The outside rounds were, and the line is right there. We did not combine. The middle part of this field was a shorter day variety, and if we don't have enough bales made closer to home, we're gonna come over here and make some. Last winter we decided to put up a snow fence next to our heifer pasture out of cornstalk bales. The last few years, every spring, once the big snow drifts get hard, we've had heifers just walk over the fence, and that didn't happen last year when we had the snow fence out of cornstalk bales. So I'm gonna chop what was just combined last week, and they aren't deteriorating too fast right now, and we'll either end up hauling bales over this way, or we'll make some more over here, and then they'll get hauled home in the spring and then used for the maternity pen and dry cows and some heifers throughout the summer. So got an hour until chore time, and I gotta feed calves and milk, so let's get at it. And it's the next day now, and I'm going to show you how chilly it is outside. Normally, I don't wear stocking caps, but it is extremely windy today. I've got the rake hooked up behind me. Let's see if we can get a nice cold start here. And not really. She purred harder than that this morning when we unhooked the brush cutter and hooked up the rake. But time to go rake some stalks. And I'm out in the field now, ready to unfold. And then I've got this electrical box here I got to run each side on a remote number 2 to get my width figured out. So our baler guys only like 6-7 rows at a time, so not going to be as fun raking this as it is hay. I might have to narrow it up again, but the outside is packed down away a little bit, and I had to just go out and set the teeth a little bit more aggressively to get more stalks into the windrow. But it's really windy out there, so I don't want to take you guys out there. If I can get ahead of the balers by a few hours, the damp morning, this stuff should dry out nicely with the wind. I'd say for the most part it's going pretty good. Had to narrow up the rake a little bit now that I'm in the middle of the field where the traffic hasn't smashed down the stalks as much. I'm going just shy of 7 miles an hour. If I go any faster, the wind is going to blow my windrow away and get picked up and spread it out. Hopefully the wind can dry it down. But I have not done this job much, probably not since I was in high school. It seems to be working okay. But, well, like I said, hopefully it dries. I'm not going to open the window because it doesn't seal very well. And it's cold outside. And I don't want all the dust and bees' wings and stuff to fly in the cab. I don't know how much you can tell, but we've got a neighbor going down the road with a Case IH 12 road chopped corn head. Let's see if we can get a glimpse of the combine coming down the road too. Previous video. Can't imagine combining 12 rows of corn at a time. And first baler is coming down the road. We get to see up and close with the balers. You will see some green paint in the field. He takes good quick care of his equipment. I can't remember what. He's got 2-wheel drive John Deere's and then like a 568 baler maybe. And I don't know if it's like a 7600 and like a 7410 or 7810. But we're going to slow down here so you can see. .7810 and a 568 on the first one. They're going to come out and start rolling them up. And the first bale's been kicked out over there. And the second baler is coming down the road, but I got to make a turn around here. it is drying out decent. So hopefully as they get going here, I get enough ahead of them that it has time to let the wind go through the windrow and air them out. That baler over there. And the other one is working on the outside rounds over there. I've already kicked out quite a few. Corn stalks, it doesn't take much to get a bale, which is good. But got my windrows over there. Jeez. I didn't think there was very much residue here, but they're probably going 175 yards. Just gotta hope that it doesn't go into the fence line in the pasture. Might give us an excuse to do some fencing next spring. Nothing we don't already have to do anyway. Fix fence in the spring before the cows go out. Must have upgraded balers. That's a 7600 and a 560M. Kicking them out. Hopefully they're dry, because once they start heating up, it's very dusty and they actually start eating themselves from the inside. It doesn't make the nicest bedding once you get into next summer. I've got all the long rows on this 35 acres done, and now I've got some shorter rows behind the buildings. I'm gonna go until I gotta go to chores, and they're gonna bale up what I raked today, and they'll come back and finish tomorrow after I get ahead of them. That way we can get a decent idea of bale count. Much needs to be raked tomorrow. Already a lot of them though. And I am done raking for today. I'd say they're not quite half done with this field for baling, but I'm sure I'll have to rake quite a bit tomorrow. So, see you later.